Hello everyone, I'm Maziar and this is the second video that I'm recording, and we will be focusing on the select command. This will be the first part and mostly we will talk about the tips and tricks. So let's start by opening the workbench. Okay, I already opened my workbench and let's use a very simple select command. Select. With this select command, I'm going to just use my name, which is Maziar, and try to send it to the output. How I can execute the select command? Just by using this yellow thunderbolt. If I push the thunderbolt, oops, I will get an error. Unknown column Maziar in field list. It means that the DBMS thinks that we are working with a database and we are getting data from a table. So it cannot realize what Maziar is. Let's put Maziar in double quotation marks or double quotes. You won't get any red lines, you won't see any red lines, and let's execute it. Yes, right now I'm getting Maziar in my result grid. You see it in the output, and also the name of the column of the grid will be also Maziar. Just let's try one more select command by copying and pasting it, and then instead of double quotes, I'm going to use a single quote. What I'm getting is different color, doesn't matter, but this red lines bothers me. These red lines mean that MySQL Workbench didn't realize where is the end of the last command. So by putting a semicolon at the end of the last command, I won't get any red lines as the error, syntax errors in my command. Also, it's better, it's safe to add a semicolon to the next one. So I will select it as I just want the second command to be executed, and I push the execution button and I will get exactly the same result. Let's do something else. Without selecting, if I push the thunderbolt, I'm getting the same result but in two result panes or result grids. So you can execute all the commands at the same time. You can execute only one of them. There is another way to do it. You can use the second thunderbolt with a very tiny I character on it. If you place your cursor at the end or inside your command, on your command, and push the second thunderbolt, you will get only one result, which is the result of the second query. So that's all for the outputting the name. Let's do something else with the select. I will use the select command. I will use the select command, and this time I'm going to output a number to see what will happen. If I execute it, I'm getting the number on my result grid. Let's add it to another number. So I'm wondering if I get the calculation result, and if I push the thunderbolt, I'm getting 2000 as a result, and I'm getting 1000 plus 1000 as the title of my column. So you can use your select command to output a text, or you can use your select command to do some calculations. Let's move to the next level. I have classic model as a database in my schemas. In my previous video, I showed you how to add the classic model as a free database to your DBMS, and there are several tables available in it. I'm going to use the customers. There are several columns in several tables, so I'm going to write a very simple select command, and with star I will select all, and then I will tell the DBMS which database I'm going to use and which table I'm going to use. As the active database is classic models, I don't need to include the name of the database, but I need the name of the table. The name of the table is customers. So I will just type the customers. As you see, I can select it from the pop-up window, and by pushing enter and adding a semicolon at the end of the query, I can easily execute it. Let's see what is inside the table. There are many rows and many columns. How many rows are there? You can see the number of rows here, 122 rows returned. And we don't know how many columns are there, we just have to count the columns. So, easy way to write a simple select command. But I want to show you another way to do the same thing. Go to the customers, right click on the customer table, and then select rows, limit 2000. Maybe yours will be 1000, doesn't matter. I will show you how to change it later. So by clicking on it, a new window will be opened. The query will be displayed on the query window, and the results, the same result exactly, will be displayed on the result grid. And as you are seeing, my query was executed successfully, and exactly 122 rows returned. Maybe it's a good idea to just clear this message area, the output area. And it's very simple. Right click on it, and there will be a clear button. And by pushing the clear button, all messages will be gone. So that's another trick that you can use. And I forget to tell you that using this method, you will get not only the name of the table, but also the name of the database that you are using. So you are using the classic model database, and you are using the customers table. Now, I'm going to show you a way to get exact columns from the table. So, a way is to use the select command. After the select, I like to write the from part, and after the from, just go to the customer table, drag and drop it after the from, end it with a semicolon, and now try to write the name of the columns. By typing the first characters of the column names, you can easily select it from the pop-up window. So I need the contact first name, comma, contact last name, comma, I need their phone numbers, comma, and I need the city that they are living in. So only 4 columns have been selected, and by clicking on the execution button, I will get only the 4 selected columns that I need. Maybe you don't know what are the columns that you need, or how many columns you are going to select. I'm going to show you a better way to select the same thing. Go to the customers, right click on it, and there are two places that you can use. First is copy to clipboard, and the second that I'm going to use it right now is send to SQL editor. What I'm going to send is select all statement. So one more time, inside the database that I'm going to use, I have the customers table. I right clicked on the customers table, went to the send to SQL editor, and then select all statement. By clicking on the select all statement, what you are getting is the name of the table and the name of all the columns inside it. Now what I'm going to do is just make it exactly like my previous query. I don't need these 4 or 5 columns, so I will delete all of them. I don't need the address line 1 and 2. I will delete these 2 also. And I don't need the customer number for this query. So all I need is the customer name. I just make it more presentable. I will place all the customers under each other. So let's execute it. What I'm getting is the 5 selected columns. Oh, there were 4 here. I didn't have the customer name, so I just delete the customer name also, and I will execute it again. I'm getting 4 columns, and it was easy. And I hope it will be useful for you too. So just let me, for the last tip of the day, go to the customers, right click on it, and this time instead of using send to SQL editor, use the copy to clipboard and select all the statement. If you click it, nothing will happen, but your query, your select all query, have been copied to the memory. So with the use of Ctrl V, or if you right click on the editor of the SQL and selecting the paste, you will see exactly the same select all query. That's all for today, and I hope it will be useful for you. We talked about the select command, and we will continue it in the next videos. So see you later.